Hi there again. I just thought I'd do a short video on how to paint a interior door. This is a panel door. It's pretty much the same technique if you do a flat door or a panel door. I'll quickly show you how you would go about doing a panel door. First of all, you want to do the beading around the outside. So I normally just use a brush for that. You can just get that in there, get it into those nice grooves all the way around. And this is sort of about the order you'd normally do a panel door. So you do all your beads first. Get that in there. Right, from there I like to use these little rollers. You can brush the whole door if you want to. However, if you don't like the brush mark effect, or you're not confident with the brush, you can just use these little rollers like I've mentioned before that I use. It's just a microfiber, about a 9mm nap. So from there, you can see how quick this is. You basically just spread the paint over the surface, get it on there reasonably even. It doesn't even matter if you hit the bead, you can even go over the bead if you wanted to. It doesn't really matter. Okay, so we've got that on quite even now. Now that the roll is reasonably dry, because we've got all the paint on there, we just quickly lay it off from top to bottom. Turn it around so that we always use that edge rather than the steel edge. The steel edge can hit the side and leave a mark like that. So we'll just finish laying that one off. Okay, and then we'll just repeat the same process down the bottom here. Let's go around the beads. Okay, do the last one. Same thing again, you won't need too much paint on this one because this panel is obviously a bit smaller. Spread that around. Got that reasonably even. You can go crossways too if you want, just to get right into the edge there. Lay it off again, top to bottom. So when you're laying off, you're just not putting much pressure on the roller, and that should leave a nice smooth finish. So the next way to do a panel door is to do the pieces in between. That's just the way that the timber would run. So if this was a varnish door, you'd have the wood grain going that way. And then obviously down your hanging styles and near the edges, you'd have your wood going that way. So from here, we just quickly want to do these 3 panels. I've got quite a bit of paint on there, so I'll just put a bit on each just to get that a bit thinner. And then we can just go along, same thing, roll down to the bottom like that, spread it out, lay it off, do the next one, spread it out evenly, lay it off. Now the top, because I can't get the roller right up on the top there, I'm just going to get my brush, a little bit of paint on there, and we'll just get that right up where the roller can't get. Like so. And then the same thing again, we'll just lay that off, spread that out, lay that off. Now you're going to have the same problem also with this edge here. If you have a look in there, I'm not going to be able to get the roll right into there, so the same thing again, I'm just going to run my brush down that edge first. I'll quickly do that now. Get that brush in there as far as you can. Lay that off lightly, top to bottom. A little bit more paint on that little roller. You won't need much, same thing again. Now because it's a little bit wider than the area that I'm doing, I'm just going across this way just to spread the paint out a little bit first. So just so I don't get a thick build up. Same thing, spread that out. Nice and even. And then just lay it off. Nice and light, not much pressure on that roller at all. And same with this one, obviously I can't get in there, so I just open the door slightly. Now if you're not confident cutting in with a brush around these, you could tape them or take them off. Just for this demo, we'll just quickly cut it in with a brush for you. Just careful, get around the outside there, don't get any on there if we can help it. And if you do, you can always get a damp rag and just give it a quick wipe anyway. Okay, so we've got that cut. Same thing again, a little bit of paint on the roller. Spread it out. Now I did down there first just to lay the worst of the paint off so I don't get too thick just laying it off up here. I've still got plenty of paint on the roller. So same thing, we'll just go top to bottom, spread that out, lay it off lightly, continue on down the bottom, lay it off, and that's how you paint a panel door. So hopefully this has given you a few tips, and good luck painting your own.